The only reason you're still in this job is so that I can enjoy watching you suffer.
I am going to ruin what is left of her lame excuse of a life.
Wish you would stay.
I wish I could.
Do you, Christ?
There's no spare because I took it out.
Why?
I had to make some room.
For what?
Simone.
Jimmy McGovern's The Lakes continues Sunday at 9:30 on BBC One.
Live classical music wherever you are. Opera on 3, Saturday evenings at 6:30. BBC Radio 3. More than just a pile of CDs.
It is possible he won't regain consciousness for some considerable time.
I really can't believe you've done this, Oswald. Wow.
Photographs are wonderful things, aren't they?
You don't have a picture of your mother on you, do you? Or even better, your grandmother?
What is this? Why this obsession with my mother?
Do you like your new history?
Stephen Polyakov's Shooting the Past concludes Sunday at 10:10 on BBC Two.
Now on BBC One, Question Time with David Dimbleby.
Some fond farewells on our minds tonight. Adios, Ashdown. So long, your lordships. And mixed sayonara to satisfaction for Jerry Hall. Just some of the topics we may be talking about here in Leeds tonight. Welcome to Question Time. Whether you're watching on television, as most people do, or as an increasing number do, on the internet worldwide. Our panel tonight, David Trimble, First Minister of Northern Ireland, joint winner of last year's Nobel Peace Prize, and this year he may really have to earn it, keeping the factions together in his new cabinet. Teresa Gorman, the Tory MP, who along with her other whipless wonders caused so much trouble for John Major, and time will tell whether William Hague is able to handle her any better. Bill Morris, the General Secretary of the Transport and General Workers Union, the second biggest union in the country, widely touted as Tony Blair's favourite union baron, though whether that's a compliment or an insult among the brothers is up to you to decide. Hilary Wainwright, the editor of Red Pepper, the radical magazine, which has become increasingly critical of the New Labour project, and Liz Lynn, the outspoken Liberal Democrat who lost her Westminster seat at the election and now has her sights set on a European parliamentary seat. Just before I take the first question, apologies to those of you who may have switched on expecting to see Max Clifford here tonight. In view of events yesterday, we decided the Liberal Democrats really ought to be here, and he's kindly agreed to come on a later programme. Now let's go on to our first topic tonight, which is, of course, to do with the Liberal Democrats and Paddy Ashdown. We have a straight question from Tim Harmer, who's a law student. Mr. Harmer.
Yeah, do the panel believe who leads the Liberal Democrats really matters in British politics today?
David Trimble.
Yes, of course. Of course I do. It is important. It's important whoever leads any party at Westminster. One of the big questions, actually, over the course of the next 5 years or so, although the Tories don't, I think, fully realise it yet, is whether they can fend off the Liberal Democrats, because they do have a serious challenge, and the fact that they haven't managed to recover their position in the opinion poll indicates that there is actually a serious challenge. I must say, though, I'm really puzzled at the timing of this, particularly when Paddy says that he's going to stand down in the summer. 6 months from now. I think, despite what people say, if you announce it 6 months in advance, then the politicking within the party will run all that 6 months.
So why do you think he's done this?
I don't know. All I do know, if you don't mind me saying so, is that Jim Molyneux did a much better job when he resigned the leadership of the party, because he arranged a smooth changeover in a matter of weeks.
But neatly leaving the warm seat to you?
Not quite. Not quite. We did have to fight for it.
The funny thing about this is that Paddy Ashdown says he told Tony Blair immediately after the last election, but last summer he was telling the Liberal Party he was going to stay there right through to the next election, unless the party wanted to get rid of him. Liz Lynn, do you think the party put pressure on him to go?
No, I don't think the party did, really. And we all knew that he was thinking of leaving after the last election. We didn't know when. Most of us thought he wouldn't see us into the next